Hi, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome for those who are new. My name is Fransica Brackin John. Welcome, you guys, to the channel. You guys, the Lord, I was in prayer, right? I'm smiling because I just put out a great message, right? Please look at all three of the messages. If you know style and you just think to yourself, like, yeah, look at all three of them. I watch it to the end too because sometimes I start off and whatever, but to the end, yeah, the Holy Spirit really comes through, right? You guys need to look at the messages to the end, you guys. Right? The Lord gave me this one. I was praying this morning, you guys. Well, just a little while ago, I normally pray every day, right? I try my best to always, and I don't like to make it just like, yeah, because I say I go and pray every day, just make it like a, yeah, Lord, this, do this, and, just, I like to put in, like, have personal conversation with him, like, talk to him. If it has to be a short conversation, like I don't have much, wherever it is to wherever if I don't have much problems and I have other people's problems to take on and pray about. And I mean, I take it on like stress out about it, but I can take someone else's problems and pray about it because I have a little bit more space in my mind to pray about this, or or I could spend some time thanking him and reflecting on his glory and stuff. I always try to make prayer something that is not just like a, yeah, just like, it's like just something, where's the word for it, just obligation. I don't like to make it just like an obligation, right? And I like to always have it personal. I see the Lord as important, so I like to always have substance with my praying, always have to have a purpose. And if I find, if the Lord bless me so much and there isn't so much problems to me to like go to him about, I like to just spend time and worshiping him in his glory and in his goodness and just being grateful, right? So prayer don't always have to be like that. It can just be you just spending time in the presence of the Lord, realizing his greatness, thanking him for things that he get you through in the past to what he's currently doing, protection that you didn't even know he protect you with. Just finding or even picking up a brother and sister in the Lord, pray, praying for your country, praying for your, so much other things. Not every day you'll remember to do these things, but when you do, the Lord, always ask the Lord how to always have your prayer, not just something that is just like, yeah, because I oblige, I say I go and do this, just do it every day and you just run it down like, yeah, right? So as I was praying this morning, just a little while ago, the Lord began to tell me this, right? Praying when you have the ears, like I said, like I do, the ears to hear the Lord. Praying is a conversation, right? Praying is a conversation. So when you pray and stuff like that and you say this or whatever it is, the Lord responds back. It's a conversation. At least for me, I have that conversation, right? So I was praying and I was praying for my children, I was praying for my husband, and I say generational curses and stuff like that, right? And I was praying all of those things, and the Lord say, you are the ones that have the eyes. And I was asking him, I said, Lord, is this just for me? And he said, no, he wanted to release it for everyone else, because there is individuals like myself that's out there, right? And he want them to know certain things. He said, there is, when you pray for against generational curses, he said the fact that you can see generational curses is because you were called to break it. And I began to cry when he said this part, because he said, for a curse breaker, someone who have been called to break generational curses, you will go through the worst. Why? Because you will not just, listen, the fight with generational curses is not with everyone else that you think, is with self, because it is inside of you. A generational curses is things that is embedded in your bloodline, meaning inside of you, dirty ways that is inside of you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Things that is inside of you. So when you pray for generational curses, you're saying, Lord, deal with me. And he had me to understand this. The fact that you can see generational curses is because you were called to break it. But don't think, listen, you have to fight with self. The first person you have to put up that fight with is yourself. Yourself. You aren't going to like breaking off those curses. You ever see someone, for instance, you have a curse of anger in your family or whatever it is, or temper, right, in your family. You know the individuals who is cry because they don't want to hurt someone, cry because they're so angry, cry because they're restraining themselves, is you basically fighting against destroying yourself and somebody in the process. And he helped me to understand this. He said, listen, The devil ain't friend with you, and that is say you're fighting with boo boo down the road or whatever. The devil ain't on boo boo side. The devil ain't on your side, you know. The devil ain't on any one of your side. This is why you see individuals killing one another. The devil want to see both parties get destroyed. Do you understand what I'm saying? And this is not a political thing. We're not here the terminology party. We're not talking about a political thing here. The devil we want both. When I say both parties, he wants both individuals that is involved in the arguments or in the fight or whatever conflict that you all have to be destroyed. He wants this one to be destroyed. He wants that one to be destroyed. Do you understand what I'm saying? The devil is not buddy with any of them. He wants this one to be destroyed. He wants that one to be destroyed. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is not political. I had to say that. This is simply between Jesus and who he gave me this message for, and the Lord. Right? This is not a political foolishness. I'm simply talking to the guidance of the Holy Spirit. He said with generational curses, things about self that is not good. Things about self that is not good. Listen. When you start to spot and you say, boy, I have some things in me, I have some temper, I have a temper in me, and I need to change that. He said the reason why some of you all cry, because I don't want to do that. That is you fighting with yourself. That is you telling yourself, no, it hurts, and I know, yeah, I could do this, and yeah, I could do that, but no, it hurts, and I don't like it or whatever, but you're fighting, you're restraining yourself, and that is when you're breaking that generational curse. He said, because you don't know it, but sons, daughter, whoever it is coming after you, they come in with those same curses, and you are going to be the one who is going to have to look back from in your arsenal how I deal up with me when I was going through this same exact thing. How did I break this kind of thing off of me? And you are going to have to now say, look, the wisdom where I find in dealing up with myself and killing what wasn't right about me, that was what was cursing my bloodline, causing my bloodline to can't get you with certain things and to can't do this because they have this ways and they have that ways, having generational curses of overeating, having generational, and because of overeating, having generational curses of sickness. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you are going to have to. You are the one who was called to pull up those things from the root, and it's going to take some strength, saints of the Most High God. When I do that, is me doing this. It's going to take some strength to pull it up because you were called to pull it up from the root. You weren't called to just deal with the symptoms. Okay, this person doing this or whatever it is. I will just say, deal with the symptoms. You weren't called to deal with the symptoms. You were called to go down to the root and find out what it is that I want to pull up this thing from the root before it even starts. I want to pull it up at the starting. Do you understand what I'm saying? Listen, having problems with sickness comes from what you put in your body. The Lord did not give you a sick body. No, He gave you a healthy body. So if you have problems with it, it's because somewhere along the lines, something that comes from the blood. Matter of fact, oh God and my Redeemer, when the Lord created us, He did not make anyone. He didn't make Adam sick. You understand? When Adam come away from him, Adam started to mess up himself. And it's like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Adam started to mess up himself, and now some of us is born in those things or whatever it is. Yeah, we were born with those things because the same blood is coming down from inside of us. Those same ways, we are picking up those same ways because why? We grow up with those things. It starts from the young age. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you are the one who is to pull it out from the root, you are the one that is going to have to fight up with self to say, how do I discipline myself not to put that in my mouth and not to eat that? How do I discipline myself not to behave like that? Because I don't want, oh God and my Redeemer, to always be missing opportunities or not getting opportunities because there's a generational curse of anger in my family and it's blocking this. Or I don't want to always be sick because there's a generational curse of sickness. And you ever hear the doctor come and the doctor ask, okay, who in your family have? Let me know what sickness in your family have. Why would they ask that? They ask that because it's a blood thing. And when they ask that, it's a blood thing. When some of you all who are called to break those things, you recognize it's a blood thing. You fighting against those things, you are going to daily be hating self. You're going to be hating self because you have to hate. You're going to be always having to hate this. When I mean not hate, oh God, please, I try to break down these things so I don't take it wrong. I mean hate self, hate the ways inside of you that is destroying you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hate the ways inside of you that is destroying you. And when I mean hate self, I mean, matter of fact, is because you love yourself. Why it is you're dealing up with those ways inside of you that is he destroying you. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to hate the ways inside of the you that is outside of Christ. The you that is how to say, dealing up, having bad eating habits, the curse you're gonna have to deal up with the curse you and discipline the curse you to break that curse from off of you because you love yourself, I should say. Because you love yourself. You're going to have to deal up with that cursed self inside of you, that self that is not righteous. You're going to have to deal up with those ways that is embedded from a young child, from learn ways from your forefathers. You learn from your forefathers. Learn ways that you learn. Learn bad habits, bad eating habits, bad ways of dealing with temper. You're going to have to deal up with all of those things. And when you're dealing up with all of those things, oftentimes you're going to spend time being angry with yourself. Angry. Oh, God. I don't like. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to spend times not liking where you hate where you hate that or whatever it is, but you are doing it for your good. And when you break it off of you, guess what? You're going to have the wisdom to break it off of your children's life. And then what's coming through them ain't going to be cursed anymore because you done purify the water. You done purify yourself. And now you purify yourself, you learn new eating habits, you learn new eating habits, they learn new eating habits, the curse of sickness is broken from you, the curse of sickness is broken from them. You understand? The curse of temper is broken from you, the curse of temper is broken from them. Doorways that were shut off for you because your forefathers didn't break it, doorways will be, oh God, will be open for them. Those doorways will not be shut off for them. As you break a curse, you're breaking a curse on their lives also. You want men to go through all of that and learn the right way and deal up with self and deal up with certain ways in you that is not right and fix yourself and let go yourself of curse to have your oh God, your oh son, you could go and eat that same foolishness where I was eating will have me sick. Do you understand what I'm saying? Stay blessed, stay strong, you guys. If you're new to the channel, remember to share, like, and subscribe. Please tell me you understand this. Please, no one twist my word and say I meant it this way or I meant it that way. All right? Stay blessed, stay strong. Please tell me you understand. If you don't understand it, go back and rewind the message and make sure you understand what I'm saying. Because I ain't coming here with no kind of hatred for nobody or no kind of hidden agenda or throwing no talk or kind of foolishness. I'm trying to free individuals from certain things. Stay blessed, stay strong. Like I always say, if you're new to the channel, remember to share, like, and subscribe. Bye, guys. Praise in Him, Lord.